Made it. Another day. One more down. You should be proud of yourself. You really should. I'm proud of you. I know you got a lot going on. I know you got a lot of shit on your shoulders. You got a lot of shit on your chest. Don't stop. You can't quit now.
This is like the craziest thing I've ever done. Last year was a pretty epic year, hiking all over Arizona and parts of California. I saw some really beautiful places, and getting to hike and swim and off-road, explore and travel, I got to do all the things I love to do. So what's next now? When I was doing the hikes and taking pictures to document the hikes, I found that I really enjoyed the whole process of documenting my experiences. I love setting up for the picture shoot, picking a location, getting a good angle, watching the light, getting myself into the picture, and then editing and organizing, and ultimately sharing my efforts on social media. The more effort that I put into my pictures, the more I learned, and the more excited I got about learning more. I got to the point where I was trying to one-up myself every week, and that in itself was a thrill. As I shared my weekly hikes and the progression of my photos, the feedback was amazing. People were actually loving my photos. That in turn drove me to work harder at improving my art. Taking photos was the gateway to other creative expressions, like video and writing. I was then loving the whole process of setting up for video, taking the video, editing, and I fell in love with editing. So often I would lose track of time when editing. It was amazing to feel so much passion for this creative hobby. And then writing, same thing. I wrote blurbs on Instagram, and then that progressed into articles, then stories, then scripts. And then I wanted to learn about making beautiful cinematic videos like what I was seeing on YouTube.
All this newfound passion for creativity came from working towards this goal, which was the hiking challenge. Dedicating myself to that challenge, following through, and doing whatever it took to make that happen. Fighting through the low points, the sacrifices, the discouragements, the hot weather, and finally reaching the end. And because of that, I discovered something new about myself. The elements that needed to be accomplished for this goal, the photos and the documentation, actually branched off and took on a life of its own. And what if I didn't do that? If I didn't take on the hiking challenge? Or if I gave up because it was too hard or too inconvenient? None of this would have happened.
Don't stop. You can't quit now. Anything can happen. You can't quit now. If you give it a chance. You gotta keep going.
With goals or intentions, split-second decisions, or even accidents, these moments can define true turning points in our lives. Some of them, if you don't embrace the opportunities, if you're not open to the unexpected, will never have the chance to be. So what's next for me? I think I'm gonna go check out this creativity thing.
Hey, go believe in yourself.